So entering this was quite creepy already. Popular culture is really invisible. People are oblivious to it. But that's the culture I live in, and that's the culture people speak. My interest in popular forms wasn't to glorify them, but because I really dislike them in the most of the causes. All you can really do now is work with a dominant culture, flay it, rip it apart, reconfigure it, Mike Kelley. And this is what I saw straight away with the haunting music in the background before even coming into the building. Hey guys, so I'm at the Mike Kelley exhibition. I've really wanted to see this for a while, and to be honest, I have just missed it on chances of going around to so many brilliant art events that are going on, but this is running up until the 9th, so it's not much time for you to go and see. So I would definitely say, if you do like what you see, have a look this weekend or whenever you get the chance. You can actually really enjoy it, and let's have a look together. So this was the first sketch that grabbed my attention in the room, where I just liked the perspective, it all pointing in and how it was drawn out. It was really lovely. I could probably use better wording for that, apologies. I also liked seeing the slides with some of the installation-y pieces, but I feel like they worked better, to be honest, when I saw the slides and could see it in engagement with somebody. It did feel like the pieces worked for themselves spot for me. This birdhouse got my attention, but not because of the actual birdhouse, because of the actual makings of it was in the frame next to it. I really liked this part. So I talk about a birdhouse being higher, spirit collector, as you can see. Assuming a bird is a symbol of a soul. Have a pause and read those if you like. I do think those were interesting. This it took me a second, but I thought, oh, is this a play on a woman's body shape, basically, with the eyes and the breasts? And also quite liked that the colours matched my shoes. That was there, so I was like, I'm going to keep those in the shop. However, I looked around, and afterwards I did find out in this part it's called Monkey Island, and it was engaging in those animal desires and instincts, so I didn't get it wrong there. I liked this particular one, and I feel this would be the print I would go for, to be honest. Out of the whole of this room, that was my favourite piece. The Banana Man suit we're about to see here, I was like, okay, but I liked the video when I watched it to go with that did actually fascinate me, and having that in relationship with Oli did. And these paintings on this wall, which I will quickly go through with you in a second. This one was really great because it just reminded me of the Big Bang. If you have a look at the wording here, one little mistake. In nature, we allow one mistake to have a flaw in all of our works. The stitch is missed, so it's kind of questioning it was about where we allow nature to have a mistake, but we don't ourselves. That was the Mike Kelley video I was just talking about, and the sounds in this whole place were quite haunting. This was an interesting room. I actually liked the play with the toys. This was what grabbed my attention, and what I knew some of the photography was like. The particular one where it says FU, it really made me laugh. It just reminded me I've got a chihuahua, and it reminded me of him. I could feel like him saying that to me, FU, now give me a treat please. And they had to play with a blanket underneath, and he would literally be like that underneath, and that just made me smile. So I feel like from someone who's a pet lover and a pet owner and has fur babies, I really enjoyed that. And they had like the litter box and stuff in the background, and like these, so it wasn't like I was seeing something that wasn't there. It was a nod to pets as well in it as well, which was nice. My visitors cheer up. There's a lot of humour that goes in. It's a bit of darkness as well with Mike Kelley's work. I've not been to any of his shows before, but I did enjoy this show for those humorous parts as well as these kind of references. This bit said about kind of box bit in a minute. I'm going to show you this bit all pink inside, which gave pause for thought, and I like the photography on the wall. and just going around, but the noise in here, it was, if you're kind of sensitive to a lot of stimulation, this room in particular was a bit much for me, even though visually I liked the lights and found that interesting. Especially that background noise behind me, as you can hear, it just went through me a little bit, and hopefully it's not going through you too much watching the video. I like this little gnome. I like the pop culture and the kitsch references and a lot of the pop TV culture. This room was like, for me, switching TV on, change channel, there's so much going on, but it was really good. This was my favourite room. It was one video particularly I didn't capture, but it made a lot of great references and played with the installation-y bits around it. There was bits like this here that then had photography afterwards. There was then and now where people reenacted photos. Yeah, I liked this. So that was something that I didn't expect to see. Some bits I really loved, some bits not so much, some bits I thought were really thought-provoking, and I really enjoyed that. And yeah, I just hope leave me your comments if you go. I'd love to actually, I'd love to have discussions with. Speak to you soon, and thank you for watching as always.